Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will be reviewing these two products from CATRICE. So I have a foundation from them and also a concealer. I will do a wear test as well. So if you want to see how this perform on my face and after a wear test as well, just keep on watching. Okay guys, so before we go into the foundation and the concealer, if you're wondering what I'm wearing on my eyelids, I did use the eyeshadow palette of Beauty Bay in collab with NkkieTutorials. So I just wanted to give it another try. If you want to see how I created this makeup look and also my opinion about it, my second opinion about it, just you will find my other video in the description down below. Okay, so back to the foundation. This is how it actually looks like. It's a glass bottle, by the way. So it's called True Skin by CATRICE, and it's hydrating foundation having hyaluronic acid and it's long wear. By the way, it doesn't say for how many hours this stay on your face, it just says long wear. And it says True Skin but better, hydrating foundation with hyaluronic acid and watermelon seed oil, leaves a perfectly even skin tone and natural matte finish. So they're claiming this will be a matte finish, okay? Medium to high coverage with a comfortable skin filling, dermatologically approved. And this was made in Italy. Doesn't say if it's vegan or cruelty free, but I will do a bit of a research and I will add it on my screen when I edit this video. So yeah, this is how it looks like. By the way, it has a pump. It has 30 ml, so like the standard foundation size. I love that it comes with a pump. Feels quite luxurious. And by the way, mine is in the shade 020 Warm Beige. I don't know if it's gonna be too dark or too warm. So I'm gonna do a wear test as well today. I'm gonna prime my face as usually, because I always use a primer, so it will be fair to test this with a primer and see how it goes. And I will see how long wear this is. And as I said, I will prime my I will prime my face first. And this is the Pro Base Moisturizing Primer from MOA. Lately, I've noticed that I get along really nicely with hydrating primers instead of mattifying primers. I don't know if my skin is changing or anything else. And by the way, guys, on my forehead, I think I had like a really bad allergy reaction. I'm trying to change my diet now. Try to eat a bit more healthier. So I cut off all the fried food, spicy food, junk food, sweets. Basically, I'm trying to eat more healthier. And I don't know, because I did change my diet, my skin is going nuts now. I have no idea. It's just on my forehead. It's full of red dots. So I don't know if it's because something I ate. I'm trying to cut down dairy as well. I'm just eating feta cheese. And I changed the milk with almond milk. It's just, I don't know. It could be stress related as well. Because since I ate more healthier, to be honest, it should be, I shouldn't have like breakouts or anything, which is weird that I have. And I don't have a digestion problem or anything, so I'm trying to eat like at every meal leaf salad or something that helps with my digestion, like all kind of nuts and seeds. So yeah, with that side it's fine. It's just I don't know what's happening on my face right now. What's with this situation? But anyway, this is a good way to actually find out how high coverage is this. So now that I'm primed, let's get going and see how this foundation will behave. I'm gonna do half with a brush and half with my trusted beauty sponge. I don't like using a brush, but for the sake of this video I will. This is just a normal kabuki brush. So I'm gonna use on the back of the hand to see how dark it is as well. It's quite runny, by the way, so I've used 2 pumps. Doesn't feel to be thick or anything. So I'm gonna start with the brush first. shade. I think I can work it out. Again, I bought this online because I don't have a store where you can buy this from. I didn't see to where you can buy this from a drugstore, in-store, you know what I mean? Seems alright. Maybe the shade is a bit darker than my neck, but I think comparison, if I'm gonna be just a bit tan, no, the shade is not that bad. This is a warm tone, by the way, guys, and that seems to dry out. So let's see if it's gonna cover the situation on my forehead. The brush, by the way, seems to absorb a lot of the product. And so I used 2 pumps already. And seems to have like a medium type of coverage. So probably I'll just have to go on top with the sponge to even this out. But it seems to have, I mean, it seems to look alright. Doesn't seem cakey at the moment. I'm really curious if this is gonna oxidize, because I don't know why, even if it's on the warm side, it feels a bit pink or something. I don't know. So on the other side, I'm gonna use the sponge. I'm gonna use the same amount, so 2 pumps. I usually on my entire face with the sponge I use like 4 pumps, so it's not a big deal. I'm curious if this is have bigger coverage, which seems to have. Okay, what's happening here? Can you see these 3 red dots? I haven't seen them today. Did it just appear? I'm definitely having a allergic reaction, but I don't know what. Yeah, definitely. I just used even 1 pump and it has better coverage. What's this on my face? Yeah, I prefer it with the sponge. It does look better with the sponge. I think from the point I see it now, with a sponge it will have a more flawless finish. And I know usually with a brush you'll have a more higher coverage, but I have higher coverage with the sponge, to be honest. So I think I'm gonna go all over just to even everything out. I'm not gonna add extra product because there's no point. It's just to even things out. I think with the sponge I can get away with 2.5 pumps maybe. And I'm gonna leave it for a few seconds to see if it's gonna oxidize or not. Being a mattifying foundation, as I said, it has like a satin matte finish. It's not matte, so I like it that it's matte but doesn't feel drying, which is good. I'm really curious after I apply powder and everything else how it's gonna look. Oh, why I have hair all over my face? Anyway, I'm gonna let this set for a while and we are gonna move on to the concealer. So this is 18 hours, it says in here. Hydrating, again from the same category. True Skin High Coverage Concealer, also hyaluronic acid and waterproof. And let's see what it says. It's comfortable, high coverage concealer with moisturizing Hydro Boost Complex. Won't settle into fine lines. It's fresh and even, soft matte finish. Covers under eye circles. Good, because I have dark under eyes. It's long lasting and waterproof. There are quite some bold claims in here. By the way, it comes with dofa and looks like a heart shape or something. So it's flat on the sides. So let's see how this is gonna look under my eyes, because I normally crease like crazy. Oh, by the way guys, this is in the shade, where is the shade? Warm Macadamia. This is really flexible, by the way, as you can see. And seems to get a lot of product on each side. So basically, I think one dip will be enough. Oops. One dip will be enough basically for your under eyes, for both of your under eyes, which is good because you don't have to go back in. So let's see how quickly this dries. Under my eye, I always go quick because I know concealers usually tend to dry faster. For my surprise, this doesn't feel heavy at all under the eyes. It doesn't seem to crease, which is good. I just have to set it with the powder, because if I don't set it, it will crease no matter what. And it seems to be quite similar with the foundation shade. Again, because I picked it online, I had no idea how light it's gonna be, and I have so many light concealers that I said I'm gonna buy something that's a bit more normal shade as a foundation. I have too many light shades, and it's summer now, so hopefully I'm gonna get a tan soon. I don't know, because I don't fake tan. I don't like it. I can't do it myself. I did try it and it was a mess. Foundation seems to oxidize just a little bit. Not a big deal. It's not a huge difference, but it does oxidize a bit, by the way. So I'm now gonna set everything in place and I will see what's gonna happen. So to be honest, I'm quite happy with the result since now. It seems that everything is set. It does transfer a bit. It's not completely dry, by the way. It just slightly transferred now because it's not set. But I'm curious after I set it with the powder and everything, if it's still the same, or if it's gonna transfer, or if this is actually good under a mask. So I'm gonna go and finish the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm back. So it's currently 12:48, as you can see. So I'm gonna wear this foundation as much as I can. At the moment, I like how it looks like, to be honest. It doesn't feel cakey, by the way, it doesn't transfer. It's completely dry after I powdered. So I'm pretty surprised. I think I paid £5 or something on it. I'm gonna find out exactly because I can't remember. I have this for a while and I haven't used it yet, so I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I will just, when I edit the video, I'm gonna add the prices as well, because I forgot to check. So yeah, the foundation, as I said, I'm quite impressed. Not only that it looks quite high-end because it comes in a glass bottle, and also this lovely cap, this rose gold. It feels quite luxurious, also has a pump, which is lovely. And the texture is pretty nice. I think I can compare it with the L'Oreal Infallible. The finish, it's pretty similar. It's not skin-like, or how the actually title pretends, like true skin. It definitely, you can see it on the skin, but it's not cakey or anything. It does look nice. Up close, if you look at it, yeah, it's not a skin-like foundation. It's not lightweight because it's medium to full coverage. You will see this on the face, but it doesn't look bad because it does have coverage, by the way. And I'm impressed in the fact that it's not transparent, it's not tacky anymore. It doesn't seem to... Ooh, another one. I'm definitely having an allergic reaction. Look guys, I have another thing in here on the neck. Brilliant. Anyway, back to the foundation. As I said, it's pretty good. I'm impressed. It's definitely under £10. I mean, I think it's around £5 or £6, something there. But I will check for you and I'll put the price on the screen. regarding the concealer, again, pretty impressed. It doesn't crease as they said. It does dry out, but it is mattifying. No, it's hydrating, they said, but it's that type of hydrating that it's not gonna cake under your eyes. It does set, so it dries out eventually, but it doesn't feel drying under the eyes. And I think this one I can compare with the maybe Camo Concealer from e.l.f. or even this one from Essence, the Healthy Glow one, because I haven't tried the mattifying one, but this one again sets and it does look beautiful under the eyes. And by the way, this does have coverage. It doesn't seem to transfer, by the way. It did blend out beautifully with the foundation, so I'm impressed with the results. And I think it was £3 something, this one, but again, I will check the price and I will put it in here on the screen. Pretty impressed with both of these. As I said, even if my skin is going crazy lately, because even the hydration it's going wild, but I haven't changed anything in my skin routine, in my skincare routine, and I don't know what's happening. I mean, it feels more dehydrated because probably I'm making these changes from my diet. Even the skin is going a bit nuts. But even with that, with the problems that I have recently, that it's dehydrated and it seems everything, it put everything in place. So my under eye are really dry at the moment, but with this concealer, it doesn't look bad at all. I'm pretty impressed. So yeah, I'm gonna wear this as much as I can today. I have a few stuff to do. I'm not going out today, but I have to do some workout. So I'm really curious if this is sweat proof or not, if it's gonna transfer, how much it will actually stay on my face. So I will come back with more checks or a final check after a few hours to see how it looks like. Hi guys, I'm back. Ignore the... look at the mess. I just been for the longest walk, and because outside was really windy, it literally just wiped off my eyeshadow, because I was like, my eyes were tearing up a lot. So yeah, complete mess. But yeah, I'm back. It's almost 9 o'clock and I can't feel my feet anymore. I've been for a walk for about 11,000 steps and I'm naked. But this is how the foundation looks like. To be honest, I'm quite impressed. I mean, it's not really greasy, doesn't feel oily or anything. It does transfer a bit, and it did rub off around this area and my nose because I blowed my nose. I think I'm allergic to some things. We've been through the woods and stuff and I was sneezing a lot, and I had to blow my nose, and I think that's why my eyes were watering as well. But overall, on the cheeks area where I didn't have to actually use a tissue or napkin or whatever, it still looks really nice. In here on the nose, except for the tip of the nose when it rubbed off because I used a napkin, it's still on. It's not cakey, it didn't crease anywhere, and even under my eye where I have the concealer, it's still on pretty good. It's a bit in this area is just a bit slightly shiny and oily, but it didn't separate at all, nowhere, and it didn't oxidize more. I mean, it's still the same. It doesn't seem to make me to break out after 8 hours. So even around the nose, even if I rubbed it off, it's not completely rubbed off. I don't know how to tell you, it's still there. And my face feels quite hydrated, and yes, I still like how it looks like, to be honest. So yeah, after 8 hours of wearing and being outside in the wind and me crying a lot, as you can see, the foundation still looks nice and it still looks quite alright on the face, and so I'm impressed. I will definitely wear this more, and even the shade seems to be fine. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos like this every week. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.